morning to all of our Sports Today family members. And after Super Saturday, where you saw MS Dhoni, Rohit Sharma, and Virat Kohli all in action, there were contrasting fortunes for one out of the three individuals involved. Two, you may say, one had a bittersweet day, the other had a near perfect day. If you look at it, MS Dhoni had a perfect day, Rohit Sharma had a horror day, Virat Kohli had a bittersweet day. But it is on the question of Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma where I'm going to focus most of my morning wrap on, because yesterday in the first game between Mumbai and Chennai Super Kings, Rohit Sharma unfortunately got out for a duck. It was his 16th duck in the entire IPL history, and it unfortunately put him in a very, very poor list. Rohit Sharma now has the most ducks by any batter in the history of the IPL. Now, what are you going to do in the case of Rohit Sharma? Because if you look at it now, in the past decade, his form in the IPL has been a major, major problem. Even if you look at the strike rate part, it is a huge issue. Rohit Sharma is trying to be aggressive, but it is not paying off. He's trying to change his template, he's trying to change his game. In the T20I format, it seems to be working to a certain extent, but in the last 2 to 3 years, Rohit Sharma has struggled for impact. With the Mumbai Indians, the team that he had at that point in time, maybe Rohit's batting flaws could have been overshadowed. But now in 2021 and 2022, as well as in 2023 now, Rohit Sharma's batting is a major source of worry, because 10 matches, 184 runs. This is by far his worst IPL that he's ever had. Now, in the next 4 games, hopefully, if Mumbai Indians make it to the playoffs, he needs another 84 runs to ensure that he overcomes his previous lowest IPL score, which was 268. That happened last year. But now, with Rohit Sharma not contributing on a regular basis, you have to now press panic signs, because this lean patch has gone on for a very long time. Can you believe it? In between all these 30 innings that he's played, he's just had 150. 150. That is a very telling remark indeed. That 50 that he had against Delhi Capitals, that was the only instance when he scored. Apart from that, Rohit Sharma has just struggled for impact. And he came to bat at number 3. And in the post-match presentation, Rohit Sharma said that, okay, we wanted to do what was comfortable for the team. What is the comfort factor for the Mumbai Indians? Because now they were on a high when they had come to Chepauk, and incidentally, Chepauk was their home fortress. Yet they could not manage to do it. And after 10 years and 13 years respectively, whatever stat you want to look at it, Mumbai Indians lost for the second time to Chennai Super Kings, and it was the first time since 2014 that this had happened. On the other hand, Chennai Super Kings managed to win at Chepauk against the Mumbai Indians for the first time in 13 years. That was the dominance Mumbai Indians had built up. But unfortunately, Rohit Sharma now, his form is a major, major concern. 16 ducks. That too, 2 consecutive ducks now that Rohit Sharma's had. On top of that, he had hit a 2 against Gujarat Titans. So, major concerns over Rohit Sharma. Now, from Chepauk, briefly let us take a detour to Delhi. Virat Kohli. Now, Virat Kohli, everything was set up. It was coming in the after that horrendous confrontation that he had in the Lucknow Super Giants clash. So all the focus, Delhi Capitals was RCB, it was on Virat Kohli. What are you going to do? Virat Kohli was just going around the town. He was in a very good he was in a very happy frame of mind. He had come at the Arun Jaitley Stadium. The first major sign was that he touched Rajkumar Sharma's feet, his childhood coach, and they indulged in a good interaction with each other. Then Virat Kohli managed to hit yet another 50, 7,000 runs in the IPL. Kudos to Rohit Sharma, kudos to Virat Kohli for having such a magnificent consistency. But it just stops there because 55 of 46 balls as an opener at the very top, not able to utilize the power play starts, ensured that RCB still managed to reach 181 on the back of Mahipal Lomrore's brilliant knock. Mahipal Lomrore's maiden 50 ensured that RCB at least got to over 180. But then we saw when the Delhi Capitals batted, this was a score that was at least 20 to 25 runs below par because Phil Salt, David Warner, Mitchell Marsh, Riley Russo, even Akshar Patel, all the batters involved in the Delhi Capitals team scored at a strike rate in excess of 150. Virat Kohli, on the other hand, 119 strike rate. Now, yesterday, there was a point made by me that yes, Virat Kohli is playing for his record. He is playing for runs. The team is suffering as a result of it. There are two ways to look at that argument. Number one, that template which Virat Kohli himself said in the post-match, in the mid-innings presentation that was there. There was a talk with the host broadcasters during the middle of the innings. Virat Kohli said that my role is to bat deep. Is it working? It's not. That role which Virat Kohli wanted to play, it's now outdated, but it seems to be working for him because he's getting runs. That was the same template. That was the same template on which Virat Kohli based his batting on. You compromise strike rate, number one. Number two, he has to only understand one thing here. If the team is struggling, he may have to ensure that the template changes. That is the one unfortunate part about it. Criticism is abound. Yes, Virat Kohli, if you look at the numbers, it's staggering. The average is staggering. Strike rate in his entire IPL career has been just under 130. But during his peak years, Virat Kohli at least had 150, 135, 139. He never slowed down against the spinners. He was in that zone. He was attacking. Virat was much better than this. But ever since that slump, 2020, 2021 and 2022, he has to now ensure that he plays this kind of a knock. So 160, 180 was considered to be the par total. Now, where did RCB go wrong? RCB went wrong only because of the bowling and Virat Kohli's slow batting. Because among all the batters you look at it, Virat Kohli's strike rate was the slowest. And the bowlers, I'm sorry to say, the likes of every bowler struggled. Harshal Patel struggled because the dew had come in later on in the match. Then Mohammad Siraj struggled. And also you look at it, the backup, Wanindu Hasranga, Josh Hazelwood, Mahipal Lomrore got an over to bowl. Why? And Kedar Jadhav was not utilized. Kedar Jadhav didn't get to bat. Kedar Jadhav didn't get to bowl. On this wicket, maybe a spinner and Kedar Jadhav's ability might have done some difference. Why didn't he bowl? No batting, no bowling, impacted, substituted out. That is the major problem with RCB. If the bowling flops, then their batting will have to give them a big, big total. And unfortunately, Kohli is stuck in neutral. Only Faf is doing. Glenn Maxwell yet again fell for a duck. So the KGF duo, Kohli is stuck in neutral, Faf is contributing, but Glenn is absolutely not contributing. Yes, he's had a couple of 50s, but it's not been on a consistent basis. And this is the problem with Virat Kohli. Stuck in neutral, getting the runs, but at what strike rate? This is the prime reason. This is the problem. So that is why people are saying that this is where I would like to take a moment to address the criticism that's saying, oh, why are you not very harsh on Rohit Sharma? We are harsh on Rohit Sharma. If you want, rewind the tape which I started 1 minute onwards. It is about Rohit Sharma. It does a dedicated 4 to 5 minutes on Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma's troubles are much, much more severe. I have said it. Even when he got out for ducks, it's a concern. But Rohit Sharma's batting has been swept under the carpet for many, many years in the IPL. It is because of the team that he had. His batting contributions were pushed under the carpet. Now, with a new look team, with a slightly inexperienced team, Rohit Sharma's batting cannot be hidden. Now, that is the reason why this year the scrutiny is a lot more. So, as I said, contrasting fortunes. Virat scoring runs but not at a good strike rate. Rohit Sharma not at all scoring runs. In T20s, what should be the subject? Runs plus strike rate? Or you want a quick fire 30 of just 10 balls and you are happy with that? The guidelines, the benchmarks, the yardsticks keep on changing every single time. T20 is fickle. T20 is changeable according to each and every match situation. There can be no concrete yardstick. So the criticism for both Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli is there. It is just that fans do not want to see it. It's just that fans just want to give context when there is none. Fans are unfortunately blinded by the obvious. This has happened with both Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. And the criticism is valid for both. Check the records for Rohit Sharma, check the records for Virat Kohli. Have a holistic picture, and that is the reason why the criticism on Virat Kohli's strike rate was justified. The criticism on Rohit Sharma's form was also justified. Now on Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he had the perfect day. Restricted Mumbai to 140, ensured that Mumbai Indians suffered the double against Chennai Super Kings for the first time since 2014, scored the winning runs and gave Chepauk a million reasons to smile. But in the post-match presentation, MS Dhoni had expressed confusion and excitement for one particular bowler, and that was Matisha Patirana. Patirana, remember, he bowled a brilliant spell. 4 overs for 15 runs, 3 wickets, didn't concede a single boundary. That is the way Patirana has been, and he's been an asset for Chennai Super Kings in the death. However, Chennai Super Kings skipper MS Dhoni has this to say. Patirana should be kept away from red ball cricket and from ICC events so that Sri Lanka can nurture him. He's a great talent. That is what MS Dhoni said. Patirana should nowhere be near red ball cricket. He should also play selective matches for Sri Lanka. That is the way Matisha Patirana should go about it. Remember, if MS Dhoni says something, you do have to look up and listen to it because he has a way of ensuring that he can nurture talent in the best possible way here. So, in that sense, if you look at it, Mahendra Singh Dhoni's advice better be heeded by the Sri Lankan Cricket Board because Matisha Patirana has been one of the best in the business at this point in time in the death overs. Now, if you look at what has happened in the Chennai Super Kings encounter, Mahendra Singh Dhoni himself was confused as to what to do because he wondered whether there was rain in the air. He was wondering, okay, whether should I bat, whether should I bowl? At that point in time, the management had a complete discussion. The management said that you bowl first. So MS Dhoni said, whatever was the majority, we agreed upon it. And that is the reason why we chose to bowl. So even Captain Cool, despite playing in Chepauk for so many years, even he can get confounded by the conditions. That is why cricket is such a difficult sport. Anything can happen. Luckily, the rain stayed away. Devon Conway, Ruturaj Gaikwad, Shivam Dube all put in a brilliant show, and Chennai Super Kings are now second in the points table. If you want to look at, the problem with all the other criticisms that come about, fans often have said that, okay, do you want to hold a bat? You know how to hold a bat? You know what you're doing? I just want to tell the fans, okay, you may not hold a bat, you may not play cricket that much, but you still give your opinion, right? You are entitled to your opinions as long as you do not cross the line when it comes to abusive or personal behavior. So that is the only request that I have. Fans destroy a player's image because of their own toxicity. That is the key reason. If they say that, this guy has never held a bat in his entire life, he has no right to opinionate, it just shows that you are very, very myopic and not looking at the real picture. The real picture is Virat Kohli, strike rate issue, Rohit Sharma, form issue. Big issue indeed. So today we have yet another double header, GT versus LSG. and you have Sunrisers Hyderabad versus Rajasthan Royals. Now remember, the results that happened on Saturday has meant that that LSG and RR will be the two most relieved teams because RR's loss to GT ensured that they slipped to fourth. Their net run rate also took a pounding. But today, if they win, they will once again be back in third position and ensure that they stay in that top four slugfest. They will also open up a gap at the likes of Mumbai Indians and Royal Challengers Bangalore also. And also Punjab Kings. Remember, Punjab Kings play a vital encounter against Kolkata Knight Riders. But in Eden Gardens, there is a threat of Cyclone Mocha. Now remember, Cyclone Mocha is expected to wreak havoc in the next week. Will the game happen at the Eden Gardens? One hopes that the rain stays away. So today, Gujarat Titans versus Lucknow Super Giants. If Gujarat Titans win, then they are all but assured of a spot in the knockouts. They will be the first team to do it. On the other hand, if Lucknow win, then it opens up a real muddle even in the top three. Rajasthan Royals, if they win against Sunrisers Hyderabad, they will then ensure that they remain firmly in the top four. But if Sunrisers Hyderabad want to spoil the party, then it once again ensures that number 3 and number 4 are not yet settled in the long run. So today you have GT versus LSG that is going to happen at the Narendra Modi Stadium. Then you have Rajasthan Royals versus Sunrisers Hyderabad at the Savai Mansingh Stadium. The next week you're going to see plenty of churning even in the table because you're going to see one encounter between Mumbai and RCB. And the result of that means that only one can get to 16 points if they win all their games. So that is going to be a very, very important scenario. Remember, after these round of games, every team will have played 10 or more games. So the race intensifies. It really, really intensifies now. And we just have 2 more weeks of league games remaining. 14th, 21st, then you have the knockouts. Yes, IPL is 50 games old and you just have another 20 games to ensure that your top 4 is crystallized. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And before I sign off, if you want to know about other sports, what has happened? Well, Rohan Bopanna, at 43 years of age, had reached the finals of the ATP Madrid 1000 Open. But unfortunately, Rohan Bopanna has suffered a loss to the Russian duo of Karen Khachanov and Andrei Rublev. It was a tough 3-set encounter. They lost the super tiebreaker 3-10. And that is why Rohan Bopanna's chances of winning the Madrid Open now have been thwarted. Then if you look at other sports, in the Asian weightlifting championships, Mirabai Chanu finished 6th, but Bindya Rani Devi won a silver medal. But Bindya Rani Devi's silver has come in a very bittersweet moment because as soon as she won the silver in South Korea, there have been riots in Manipur. And those riots have ensured that communication to Manipur is totally cut. And because of that, she's not been able to contact her family. That is a very, very nerve-wracking situation for Bindya Rani Devi, who's not only the Asian Championship silver medalist, she's also the Commonwealth Games silver medalist as well. So it is it's a very tough time for all the sports personalities from Manipur because that region has been wrecked by violence for the past couple of weeks. And it does not look to be easing out in the near future. So our thoughts are with Bindya Rani Devi. We hope that she can contact her family, and one hopes that her family is safe in Manipur, which is currently been plagued by riots. Then on the other hand, maybe in the next couple of weeks, you may see Manchester City do the treble because now they will want to go on top of the Premier League by a comfortable margin, ensure that the likes of that even in the Champions League and the FA Cup, this is the month where they can actually cement their legacy and do the treble. Chelsea, on the other hand, they finally managed to score 3 or more goals against Bournemouth. And boy, the reaction for many Chelsea fans was really, really epic because Chelsea have not won for a long time. So this ended a major, major rut indeed. We are building up even to the French Open with Rafael Nadal pulling out of the Rome Masters. And it remains to be seen whether he can play the French Open. Because remember, 14-time French Open champion, he's not played for close to 4 months. It's a big, big task indeed. So thank you so much, folks. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. And don't forget to download the Sports Talk mobile app for all the information you need in Hindi and English. And we are also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Thank you.